look at this road, guys. Holy crap. Danger landslip zone. I will watch out for the land. Very, very Soviet. There we go. Georgian. So Russian, Georgian. Whoa. There is a really big dog there that isn't caged. These guys are friendly at least. And look at this one. Crazy. I think it's safe to say this is the strangest church I have ever seen. So you probably can't see, but that car in front of me has a Russian license plate. I wonder if they're driving home. Hi there, good afternoon. Is this absolutely unreal or what? The Chronicle of Georgia. Built in 1985, but never fully completed, it depicts the history of Georgia, the large figures on the top, and then the lower part depicts the life of Jesus. Just incredible. And strange that this massive, unique monument is not more well known. This is one of the modern wonders of the world. So I have lunch here. Thought that this would be a good place to eat lunch. I just rented a car in Tbilisi, about 37 euros or $40 US per day. And I am just beginning my epic Georgian road trip, heading north to the Caucasus Mountains on the Russian border. Stepetsminda, if I'm saying that right, which I'm sure that I'm not, or Kazbegi, around there. And I will be making many stops along the way today. I don't have a hotel reserved yet for tonight because I'm not sure where I will end up. There is so much to see that even though it is a 3-hour drive straight from here. It could very well, it definitely will take me longer than that, and could possibly take longer than a day, the way that I'm going to be stopping and visiting some of the most amazing sights to see here in this little known country of Georgia, bordering Russia, Armenia, Azerbaijan, Turkey, and the Black Sea in the Caucasus region, in between Europe and Asia. Are we in Europe now, or in Asia, or the Middle East? Hard to say. It is at that crossroads area. Oh man, it is just magnificent. And out here is the Sea of Tbilisi, although it is not actually a sea. We are nowhere near the sea. It is a reservoir, a man-made lake. So I think that will be a good spot to take a seat, munch on the grub. I'll show you what I got, and then get cruising. Look at that, beaches. I had no idea that there were popular beaches just outside of Tbilisi. This is about a 30-minute drive from the center of Tbilisi. I stayed there for the past 4 nights. And so I have kind of the usual stuff: milk, some little blueberry muffins, cheese, crackers, salami. Let's munch and then go see much more of the amazing country of Georgia. are not in Tbilisi anymore. What a change of scene, and I am happy for that. I was so ready to get out of the city and the traffic. So, I'm going next to a monastery. The monasteries in this part of the world are really, really amazing. I think that must be it. So this is actually not the monastery that I'm trying to go to. The Javari Monastery is a few miles further down the road. Kamarjova. Okay. He gave me a cross symbol indicating that it's closed. So let's get to the next one. I think the Javari one is more of a tourist attraction and should be open. Let's hope. And looks like that must be it. Now that I think about it, I remember seeing the view of the monastery and it was spectacular like this. So that is definitely it. Javari Monastery. Beautiful mountains and valleys and hills here. The hills are going to get a lot bigger as we get up into the Caucasus. So the Javari Monastery was built in the 6th century AD, of course, as it is a Christian monastery. Georgia became a Christian nation in the 4th century. So the Christian tradition in this part of the world is very, very old, also in Armenia.
Ну ладненько. В общем, что это за место?
That size is good. Nice t-shirt.
Oh,
You like the band?
yeah.
Yeah, good,
Nirvana.
good.
You like also?
I love grunge music, Pearl Jam, Nirvana,
Wow.
Smashing Pumpkins, Soundgarden, Alice in Chains,
Also.
all the good stuff.
Favorite song?
Hmm?
What's your favorite song? Yeah.
Favorite song?
All?
Jeremy by Pearl Jam is a really good one. Do you
Yeah.
know this one? Jeremy?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Soundgarden, Mind Riot. Have you heard of this one? Mind Riot. It's on Soundgarden, I think, Super Unknown. Yeah, it's a good one.
Ice, you want? Ice.
Oh, yes, please.
Where from?
United States. And you? From the town here?
Yeah.
Misheka?
Sabura.
Saguramo. Okay. How do you say this town nearby? Misheka or something?
What? Sorry?
Misheka, something like that? Seka. Saheta. Okay. So this is that town that is hard to pronounce, Machketa or whatever. Georgian flag up there. Here we go. I could see another monastery or church or something in the middle of the city or the town that looked very beautiful. So let's go see if we can see it. And there it is. It looks beautiful. Okay, detour time. Going to a castle. Saw a sign, it said Armazi with a castle symbol. Looked on the map, it is just a mile away. So let's go take a look at that first and then get into Machketa. Crossing over the train tracks. I don't know if you saw that, but that person just did a really dangerous thing. They passed me as I had my turn signal on and was waiting to turn left there. That could have been a disaster. Look at this road, guys. Holy crap. If another car comes along, man, we're screwed. This is obviously not a particularly popular tourist attraction. This is one steep hill, like, don't stop. Oh, man. And now we're going steep downhill. On the map, this looked a lot simpler. We should be very close. And Citadel in the forest down a crazy dirt road could be a pretty epic sight. Let's hope so. For all this hassle. I guess there aren't going to be many other people there. What in the world? I mean, there was a sign on the main road for this. That's the only reason I'm here. What the heck? Alright, hopefully we can see it around the corner. Ay. See, this is what I was talking about when I said I didn't want to book accommodation because I wasn't sure how long it would take me to get to Stepanzmina. What? This is somebody's house. Damarjova.
Bas هم بیاد bas.
Hello.
Bas.
Any dog? Armazi? Yes? Okay, thank you. Hello. Okay, we have something. It's looking more like a monastery or a church than a citadel, but let's see what else we find. The adventure begins. We are not in the tourist zone anymore. So, as you heard at the end of that last clip, then that guy didn't like me filming. He said no video. But then he did let me into the little church there. He gave me a black, you know, like a fabric thing to wrap around my waist because I have the shorts on. And then let me in, and then he started chanting. I guess that guy was the priest, and they live there because they actually like oversee the church or whatever. So I thought there was a citadel, which is different from a church, but either it was like further back in the woods or something, or it's just being called a citadel for some reason. But I just decided to get going. He was quite unfriendly when he saw that I was filming, and there is going to be a lot to see today. So let's get to Stecker. So do not drive to Armazi Castle. You can see that motorcycle there. On my way down, I passed that guy and a girl, and he had slid just barely, not exactly off the road, but heading off the road. And it was so steep, he was unable to push his motorbike backwards. He flagged me down and asked me to help, which involved me parking this thing on that insanely steep road. I went down a little bit further, found a spot where I could get a little bit off the road, and then turned the wheel so that it was going into the bushes if it lost control, and then of course emergency brake and put it in park. And then managed to get that guy out, backed up, and then I ran out of my car, and first of all, the car wouldn't start at first, so that's disconcerting for the rest of this trip. It took like 7, 8, 9 times or something before it started. Not sure if for some reason it had something to do with being on the steep hill and the way that the, you know, parking brake maybe got locked or something, you know, weird happened. I don't know, but anyways, I managed to get the car to start, and then I started going down the hill, and it is much more dangerous going down than going up because you don't want to get speed. You're doing the opposite thing, and then it is kind of gravelly, and so I'm using the e-brake, the parking brake, to slow down, but my brakes aren't working hardly at all. And then as I got almost to the bottom, I realized it was because my car had turned off. I didn't have the power brakes because the car was off. They were still kind of working, and then with the parking brake, then I was in control still, but that was sketchy. So I was glad to see the guy in the rear view mirror there come out, because I was wondering how he was going to do going down on that bike, because it seemed even more treacherous being on 2 wheels. That was a side trip that wasn't worth it. All right, let's get to the town and then a quick stop and make some miles. We got a long way to go.